It's your boy Enoch from 40S.
And I'm Michael from 40S. And today we are here with Blacka the Don.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I want to say a big thank you to Rapstars for the collaboration. Shout out to our sponsor today, Vortex Water. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And tap into the full video.
Yeah. Blacka, my brother, let's be on the show with us today.
Say a word for sure.
Yes, sir. And for the people that want to tap in more with you and get to know you a little more, can you just give us a little something?
What is that, like follows and stuff like that on Instagram? The real Blacka the Don, BA real REAL Blacka the Don. Blacka the Don on any other platform, YouTube, Spotify, anywhere you listen to music. TikTok, it's just Blacka the Don.
Yes, sir. And just a little bit more about your artistry.
Man, that's the artistry is, as in like what kind of artist you would say?
Kind of artist, what you do, because you do a lot of stuff, man.
That's why.
You're a businessman.
I was thinking about how to answer the question. But I just like to entertain, man. Depends on what kind of day you're having. If you want to have a turn up day, I got music for that. You just lost somebody in your family, I have music for that.
Yes, sir.
You want to go dirty wine with your girl and in the party, and they're playing Too Much Vibes Cartel. You want to hear something else? I have one of those songs.
Yeah, tune into that
one. So we have all kind of music. But so I would say I'm just an all around entertainer. Just want like making people have a good time, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And we know it's been a big year for you. A lot has happened. A lot is going on.
Thank you.
So we'll get right into everything. I do want to start with, Chatpack right here. Right
Chatpack.
You guys see it? You guys see the marketing, the apparel and everything?
Yes.
How did the EP come together? And then tell us, some of the little things that helped push the project.
The merch and all of that stuff wasn't there in the beginning. First, Chatpack was just a stream tape. So you'd follow me on Kick, Twitch, and TikTok and Instagram. I used a program called Restream, and it connects all four. You put the chain link in, and it connects all four. You go live on all four platforms at the exact same time.
Yes, sir.
So I'm live. We have a phone set up, and then we have 3 cameras set up, and we have a DJ board. So anytime I walk around in the studio, we hit the switch. I'm in the booth. I'm in the room. I go for ice. All that stuff's on YouTube. So every single stream, people could go and watch too on Blacka the Don at YouTube. Told you guys that earlier.
Yes, sir.
But it started just I come to the studio. I followed to the studio, and people would join the live. And first, at beginning on Twitch and Kick, there wasn't much people, 3-4 people. But on Instagram, we have a more following, so people would join and they would come over. On Instagram, it's from the phone, and from TikTok, it's from the phone. So we have 2 phones, but that's just the one angle. So we're telling you guys to join Kick and Twitch so you can see the 3 cameras in the high quality, because the phone is just the phone live quality. Yeah. When people started to see the clips started to come up, they would come over more. But nevertheless, what was going on in those streams was basically I would go live and play beats, and people would tell me in the comments which beat to go on, and I would go in and make the song. Yeah.
Give it back to the people right away.
Yeah. And they name the songs too. So like while I'm in there going off the top, people are like, this one should be called this one should be called this. So by the time I finish, I come and I scroll. Like, I like this name. I'm like, hey, fire signs for this name.
Yeah.
Then that person will get credited on the record. Like the person yeah. So 10 songs, 10 people were credited for the records that were put up.
Hats off to you actually, because in finding ways to interact with your audience, that is probably one of the most interactive ways you could probably ever do it. To get them, to pick a beat, and then you go on the beat and you do it, and then they help with the song name.
Yeah,
that is amazing.
Yeah,
I don't even know any artist that that having that. Like that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So that's how it started, and then after a while we made. I only had the first shirt, so that's the logo you guys see, which is the tape cover. So that's also the mixtape cover too, Chatpack. So when you go on all streaming platforms, it's like a little weed bag, and at the bottom of it says 7 songs. Like, where it tell you how strong the weed is and how many terps and how much bud, like weight-wise, is in there. It tells you how many songs in that section. That's the tape cover. That's the first image we started with, and that's the version 1.
Okay.
So we just made 25 shirts, and then that sold out right away. And I was like, wait a minute.
Yes.
I'm missing a part too, actually. How can I explain this part? When you buy a shirt, we didn't have the show at first, but when you did buy a shirt, it came with a smaller bagged version, if you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah.
Like a little half a quarter bag with like a little sticker on it.
Right.
And that's what came with the shirt.
Okay.
And then that made you want to invest into that bag.
Yeah.
Once you wear the shirt to the show, you're allowed it free. So that's what made it kind of more. Then the second shirts went faster, and then this is the third one. And then this one sold out too. So all 75 shirts were sold out by like August.
Early.
August, yeah. That's when like all the blogs were posting. You guys too, appreciate you guys.
Yeah, that's great.
I'll say on record, I probably had like 7 or 8 of these left.
Okay.
So we sold out version 1, we sold out version 2, and I would say what's that, 90% version 3 to put on wax. Like, you know, some people like to cap. You know those ones? So like, let me and I think I still have them at home too, because then what happened is towards August, we're getting to the show, so we started to produce the shirt, the merch for the show.
Yeah.
So then we started reprinting shirts, but we didn't sell any more online. So I still have 8 of version 3. But then at the show, we sold out the merch too. That's another conversation too. But that was really dope. The whole
you gotta put in the
Chatpack
work, man.
thing. It's a lot. That's why I feel like I'm talking so much, but it's to explain it. Like that's the whole
100%,
thing for everybody to understand. Yeah.
That's up to you, man.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
And let's talk about the show as well. Because I know this past November, right? And you know, it was your name and friends.
Yes.
And I know how much it can take to do your own event. What goes into it? Tell us about the whole show experience and what you learned from it.
That was my 3rd show, solo show. Yeah. The one before that was at Lee's Palace. I have a lot of experience, but not just from those 3 shows, like all of the previous tours. Like I've been on tour with Waka, Yobo, Bangs, YG, Riff Raff.
Cool.
A lot of artists I've been on tour with. I forgot a lot. Jadakiss. So you learn, you know, like stage presence, etc., all that kind of stuff. You pay attention to. So like, because I'm here and I'm remembering before I lose my train of thought. I remember on the Yo Gotti tour, we weren't allowed to rehearse.
Really?
Yeah, because he had a $150,000 LED screen installed on his tour. So each venue, they come and install his screen, and once they install that screen, if you didn't rehearse before, there's no rehearsing once that screen installed. He doesn't want nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Messing with it.
And then I didn't get what that was. So I was just like, oh yeah, some screen. Yeah. So like, boom, we're on the tour now. I can't, we're all super, this Down in the DM is the big at the time.
Oh my God.
So that tour, that's why he was doing worldwide tour. So Black Youngster, me, Wave Chappelle, all of us are like the VIP watching Gotti. And when he comes on and the lights, yo, Gotti, it's like if you didn't have these glasses on,
in your face.
So fast forward now that El Macumbo, I've done so many shows, like I said. They have a $150,000 LED screen. So on the walkthrough of the venue, I remember they're like, make sure you guys use this. I'm like, oh, we're not gonna use that.
100%.
I remember that bitch. we were like, we remember that. So it's like that stuff.
Say a word.
So those things is like you see when you're on social media and you see motion art, like see how I could take my mixtape and I can make the eyes open, like this shirt, like this bus was moving at the show, the wheels were spinning, like these were all the backdrops at my show. If you go on YouTube, well, we haven't put out our own showcase, but so many other people came and put out their own footage. 100%. So if you go type in, you can watch the show and see our backdrops were fucking flawless. It was people probably thought it was like a $15,000. It's because we understood that. Like we had probably 12 or 11 different backdrops. Yeah, like just different color variations of this and or that, and it's them going crazy, etc. So like that is really, to answer your question, the part that went into it. That was like, okay, how big do we want this to be? And because it's financially draining.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
I'm not talking about the DJ or my choreography or little props. These are just the motion art videos. It's
100%.
but they want like what, $250 each video, some shit like that. But that's like, you know, we worked on a little deal, got a little, you know,
100%.
made the same guy made shout out Wildest Dreams, my guy out in Montreal.
Yeah.
We worked out a beautiful deal and kept it in-house where he does all of them. So it's not like I'm shopping around to a bunch of people getting the best deal, because it does cost money for those motion arts. But that's the stuff that goes into the show that made it worthwhile. We're not here to like, you know, name drop any other artists, but like some artists we like, they're great artists, but have like, okay, Vibes Cartel's a great artist. So I went to the Vibes Cartel show. He has like 100 different backdrops. And it's like, even if it just says Vibes Cartel, they'll put his name in a Canadian flag. Then it switches to the Jamaican flag. It's just his name, by the way. But it's the flag switching in the V, and that you're watching him perform, and that's production.
100%.
We probably had like 100 backdrops. Each of those backdrops don't cost much money. It was just his name changing, and like, but all of that adds up. It was like, these are the things we're paying attention to. Then you look at some artists and they just have they're on a mixtape tour, and they just have their mixtape playing in the background the whole show, just the mixtape, which is cool, but it's one backdrop. So we're like, okay, all right, so there's Vibes, and then, so we need to like, we need like 10 of them bitches. That is what made the El Macumbo show pretty dope. The production, that's to us is like, to me, that's like the best part.
100%.
Yeah,
For sure.
appreciate it, man.
I know that you're a fashion guy.
Yes.
I know how important it is to you. I see it with the hat. Always swaggy.
Definitely,
I saw that you did the Toronto Fashion Week. You were kind of involved with that.
Yes.
What was that?
That's dope. Shout out my guy Yazin. And Desiree, she's also a tattoo artist over at Yes Electric. She's a very popular model. A lot of the brands in Toronto, like she's like one of the models, top models that they try to get her to model in their clothes. That's kind of like what it's about. It's like being on the scene and people feeling your aura and seeing your style. And then brands will be like, you know, they want you to model. It's kind of like stuff I'm trying to get into. So those two people helped me get into those doors, and like that's how all that stuff comes about. It's a different scene, you know?
Yeah.
It's like they when they introduce me to people, it's like, oh, like yo, he's a rapper. And they're like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I was screaming.
nobody gives a fuck about how when they
Music. Yeah.
they're like, I like every time you come, I could tell it's you by your hat. Like, you know, I think that's one thing I made, like the image. Like, you know, image is a very big thing for me.
100%.
I would like grow my hair. Like if I had my hair like yours, I'd have like, you know, we have the same problem. We have short hair, but if I had hair, it's easier to market yourself, if that makes sense.
It is now.
No, I hear that.
Because you can do so many styles, colors, and like when you have short hair. So like as an artist, I've been doing this for a long time. It's like, yo, I want to like take a little pause and grow my hair and come back, and it's like, you know.
New era.
Someone is such a great example, but I just don't want to mention him because we're on air.
I hear that.
But he's the best example of what I'm talking about. Like the guy came out and posted a picture, and his image is what blew him, and then everything else. We wanted to hear everything else. It was like, how is his hair like that?
Yeah.
It was like, the image is very important.
It is very important.
Like you see like how Kodak plays with his hair. Kind
100%.
of thing.
Yeah.
You know? Fire, like I hate talking, like, you know, pause. Like we're not getting into how men, you know what I'm saying? But image is very important. So I think I found something with the
Does he have the Raiden hat too?
with the joint. Yeah. Oh, that's
yeah.
Sriracha. Yeah. Anytime I perform Sriracha, we ought to bring out the Raiden hat. That's how that goes, man.
But definitely as an artist, and even just showcasing yourself, like in general, like it's definitely cool to see you express yourself in many ways, like through the merch or through the fashion.
Correct.
Like it's dope. Even on stream, man, like that's crazy because, and then it goes into the marketability thing, right?
Correct.
Even talking about just the fashion, like you're able to be in so many places at one time, and it's like, okay, like this person does more than just this one thing, and he excels at multiple things. Correct. And they get to see you for who you are, for your personality, not just one thing, which I think is super dope.
Yeah,
actually.
That's why I kind of like being on those scenes, to be honest. It's like, I think it's more about your aura and your personality.
100%.
That's what I'm saying when people introduce me as like an artist. It's like I hate.
Yeah,
trying to like introduce me as like the weather guy or something. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
like
hear that.
something different.
But bringing it back to the music, got some bops, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, some crazy bops, but
Thank you.
Especially when you go into the studio, what is kind of like your mindset like when creating a song?
It depends on the vibe, I would say. Like I feel if you go in, unless you're writing for somebody and they give you a topic and it's like this is, and now you have to lock in on that. Like you're writing for someone, he's going off of your emotion, or else you're making music that's like that. That's not what you're feeling that day, and it's like you're forcing. It's not natural, so I think it goes off the vibe. And then sometimes the production, 'cause sometimes you won't have no vibe. And producer will put on a beat and the beat talks to you. And then now you know what vibe to go to right away. There is no other vibe. That beat is telling you that vibe. And that's if I'm going off the top too. So like if I'm writing from home and I know what I need to do, then I'm looking for a beat to match that vibe and I'm locking in on that vibe to writing. But like say we were to like go to a party right now and then it's like let's go to the studio after. Beer, gal, or smoking, boo-boo, it's gonna go off of the vibe.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna, it's like that. It would be hard to make some down, deep music.
100%,
You
yeah.
just left the club or the Chinese spot. So it's like I think music goes off of vibe.
100%.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite genre to get into or to write to? Because you touch different genres.
Correct.
So, but what is your favorite to get into? Where do you find the most fun in getting it?
The deep music, because it's like I've never been to therapy or a therapist, but that's definitely close. It's like some deep shit you're feeling, and then you put it out, and then it's like while you're writing it, you're getting emotional. That's like you're letting it out.
Yeah.
As soon as you finish that, you're like, whew.
Yeah.
In a sense, it's weird.
Yeah.
That's how people feel when
The
they go to therapy.
authentic, yeah.
That's how people feel. Yeah, that's how people feel when they go to therapy. Like, yeah, my therapist, man. Like, that's worth the money, man. Fucking, yeah, she talked to me, man.
Yeah.
I feel a lot better. Like, it's like, no, I listen to a beat and write some deep shit, and it's like, holy fuck, like, I'm really about to hear this.
Yeah.
Like, that did happen. That shit's deep. Like, and you start, like, tearing up while you're writing.
Yeah.
By yourself, it's dark. You see, the next day when you like recite what you wrote last night when you were in that vibe, you're like, whoa, that's therapy to me.
Yeah.
You ain't crying when you're hearing it the next time. But when you were writing it, it's like tears on the paper. Like that's therapy.
Yeah. Almost in a way, yeah, it is therapy, and it's like journaling.
Yeah, exactly.
You're journaling like
exactly
your experiences and your thoughts.
I'm pretty sure, like, you know, in the movies when they find a diary and it's like, oh, she was writing all these things. He or she was writing all these things in their diary. Like, we didn't, not to take it there, but like, oh, we didn't know if the person was suicidal or like, oh, we found the diary. Like, oh my God, they were right. They wrote off. It was in the wall. Like, you know those movies.
Yeah, it's like
it's like
Notebook.
that, like that.
I'm
pretty sure.
Notebook.
Yeah, when the person is writing those things, they're not straight faced. They're like they need an outlet.
100%.
I think music when I write those deep ones, that helps for sure. Like if you had some shit bottled up, that's the way. So those are the best ones to like. I feel writing. Anything else is like. We need the mandem, the gal in the studio. It's like it's lit, the vibes, up tempo. It's like, you know, but like writing for sure. I enjoy those because of the feeling, the therapy, matching feeling you get from it.
100%, sir.
I wanted to touch on the kind of like the background because I was doing some research, saw that you moved here.
Yeah.
Right? Saw you were shouting out Western Tech. Where you went, and,
Yes.
How did kind of growing up here shape to where you were right now?
Yeah, I always grew up here. I was born in Edmonton, but I moved back here by the time I was 1, so I don't remember anything over there. I grew up here, like in the heart of the city.
Have you been back?
Yeah, I've been to. Yeah, actually, I went to a mini tour with Tory Lanez out there in Calgary. I remember when I went, they're like, "Welcome home." I was like, "What?" You look at the birth certificate. I look at the birth certificate. I'm like, "Yo, what? What? No, because you look at the top of the birth certificate and it says Alberta because I was born on that side, so it doesn't say Ontario.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Oh, duh." That's why they're saying like, "Welcome home." You know? I'm from here, bro. Like, from Toronto.
Yeah.
Home's Ontario.
I hear that, bro.
But I've been out there. I don't know anything about it though. Nah, I haven't performed out there as Blacka the Don either. Like,
Okay.
even on that side.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that shit's gonna be different.
Where did the name come from?
My name been Blacka all my life. Like in the hood, my teachers used to call me Blacka. Like in the timeout, like beep, you Blacka. Like, you know, the sort of like the Western Tech. You mentioned Western, yeah. Everyone in Western Tech, they comment and tell you, like, yeah, his name's been Blacka. Then I started rapping and just put the Don at the end. Yeah. It's always been my name. It's like the darkest out of all my friends. That's how I got the name.
The big thing I wanted to touch on was, you mentioned it a little bit before, how you hand delivered all the shirts.
Yes.
And how...
Like pizza.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And that personal connection you made with everyone.
Yeah.
And I know being an entrepreneur, you have to do a lot of things yourself.
Yes.
You don't have the grants, you don't have the, the funding maybe at first, or even the first few years you start doing this.
For sure.
Why is that so important to you? Because one, you make it very apparent, and I love that.
Appreciate it.
Why is that so important to you? Because some people, of course, like, they don't understand,
But they don't care, yeah.
Oh man, I've been doing my thing for so long. So like, it wasn't always like that. It just got like that. Cause like I study the game. It's like I'm really hands-on with a lot of the management side of things. So I have Brown Guy. I don't know if you guys heard of Brown Guy Made It.
Yeah.
And then I have Johnny Bravo. He used to be on the scene a lot, but he's more on social media. I have Sunny Diamonds.
Okay.
And then a couple other silent, people.
Yes.
But like, to get it to the point where it's at now, where I can mention all of those people, we were all kind of like playing different roles. Sonny's an engineer, Brown Guy does camera work. So we're all kind of learning. So with that being said, I study a lot of like YouTube videos nowadays, the last couple of years. New guys and their mechanism. Like my favorite person in business, artist in the world is Nipsey Hussle.
Right.
So like, even his business mechanism, anything he's ever put out, any documentary, anything to do with the marathon, if you go watch those things, like 10 years ago, he had like shirts, like when you scan in the shirt and it takes you to his website, it's like integrated all the way up. So you go to the website and the album's for sale on the website, no DSPs involved, it's like crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Then there's guys like Russell or Russ, both. Like you ever heard of those artists?
Yeah.
Okay, so like how Russ does shows in his backyard, literally, and the whole team lives in that house. So they literally come from in the basement, go in the back, set up a stage, and everyone, like that's how he started his thing. Like this is us, and it's got so big where the shows is down, people are down the street,
Yeah.
and it's like, or Russ is always preaching independent, this, that, and the third. He has so many like little clips, people to the point people feel it's so annoying because he's like,
He's everywhere, man.
exactly, and he's like, But these are the people I study. They're the business mechanisms and where I feel business is heading for musicians, the labels, underground musicians, indie artists, etc. Direct to consumer is very important to answer your question. You know what I mean? So like that's why when we came up with this, it was like, okay, I can put the shirts online, which we did, and I was like, people ain't really ordering like that. But everybody's like on Snapchat and Instagram direct message.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I live here. It's like, yo, add me. Like, it's like minutes. It's like, I post a shirt, they like it. And it's like, yo, you have this size? It's like, yeah. It's like, yo, I get my check next week. So I don't know if you're going to have that size. I say, yo, I'm going to have that size. I'm waiting on you. So it's like, then he'll be like, yo, I live in like Blue Mountain. But I can meet you in Barrie. It's halfway. I say, yo, you know what? That's halfway for me too. I went to Barrie. I went to Pickering, Ajax, Oshawa. And what's crazy is a lot of people that bought those shirts never came to the show.
Word.
You know how many people like actually like that's a whole nother conversation. But when they're telling me like, oh, I live here, that's when I came up with it. I'm like, yo, why don't I just like link with them? So I linked with one person, and when I posted that video, it was a wrap. It was like I started to see people wanting to buy a shirt because they had a feeling I just might come and deliver. So they're like, yo, I want to get a shirt. I'm like, yo, where you live? I'm pulling up. When? Boom. Yo, I'm at work. Can you come? I pull up on a guy that works at like a movie set. He came out with like the thing around his ear.
That's crazy.
I was like, he said he went to the same high school as me. He said he went to Western Tech. His clip is on my Instagram. actually. The clip with him is on my Instagram, and he's like, yeah, we went to Western Tech. Just, yeah, like crazy shit like that. Like, you know, people started to like seek it out. Like,
Yeah.
so I said, okay, this is like a thing now, you know? Before you know it, like I'm going to drop off like 5 boxes to like a group of 5 friends. So like they're huddling together, like, okay, Donnie has his $80, Derek has his money. Okay, we're all meeting at Adam's house. His parents are not.
You know, you're that
And then that clip is on my Instagram too. So I'm at a big mansion. You'll think it's an Airbnb. It's on my Instagram. You guys go and check it out on Instagram. Scroll down on my Instagram. Post this clip. Scroll down my Instagram. You're gonna see it. Like this stuff is like real hand-to-hand integrated with the trip me out. And like the guy has like a McLaren and like he makes the merch for NHL and NBL teams. Him and his family. And he's black. And then all the other friends were like white guys. But the fans were the white guys. So the white guys were the guys like we're meeting at his house. And then I get to this guy's house and he's a black guy. And him and his family are just really established. Like super professional, super dope, successful black family.
We love to see that.
And he sticks with all his little white boy friends he met in high school that like, you know, 12 case of beer guys. And like these guys are like super hardcore Black of the Dawn fans.
Yeah.
And like we became brothers. Like they invited me to their house. Like I supposed to go there and drop off shirts. I ended up swimming, spending 3-4 hours barbecuing, ordering. We barbecued, finished that food, then ordered pizza, then ordered a bottle. I'm like, yo, this is lit. Like you guys are lit. Like, and none of those guys came to the show. They all sent me like a long paragraph. Like just to show you when we put on another show, those will be guys like at the front of the door. Like
100%.
like I like just that connection, you know? It's like, yo, it's just right there. It's a little hour drive.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was gonna be like that. I'm not gonna lie. But like you never know the people that kind of mess with you until you
Literally, yeah.
So that the Chatpack stuff is like kind of what opened up those kind of doors for me.
100%.
Yeah, man.
And it's so crazy because now that everything's like so digitalized, right? Or everything's so social media, like sometimes it's hard to make that connection with like your audience online, right?
Yeah, because they make it so easy for like one purchase. Like even not to cut you off. So like I'm born 1990. So like, you know, you put your $2 in the meter and then it prints the ticket.
Yeah.
So I put the car, I'm parking, and then I'm like, yo, where's the change? There's no change no more. So you hit the screen, it's like a big touch screen on the parking meter and it pops up and then it's like click, click, and then you tap and then it's like no need for a ticket. There's like
That's it.
I was like, that's my first time ever doing that. And I live in the city. I'm dead serious. That's my first time ever doing that. So it's like, back to what you're saying, it's like they make technology so suitable for the phones and so it's like to buy a merch, it's like boom, shirts on the way.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, so I think that I'm trying to keep that up, you know.
And that's a beautiful way to like to interact with like your community.
Yeah.
Because like look at the connection you made, and like, you know, like those are gonna be like your dogs for how long, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I had them on Snapchat.
Look at that.
Like these guys were like just guys that probably didn't even follow their Instagram accounts. They probably followed me. Like, no, we have each other on Snapchat. We chop it up. Like, it's like, yo, happy birthday, yo, boo boo. It's like, you know,
That's love. That's love.
trust me.
Wow. But you know, the year is kind of ending, but
The year mashup, no.
we're super much of a long 2025, you know. It's been a hectic, crazy year, busy year.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. But going into 26, you have any thoughts, any plans?
Yeah,
to share
yeah.
with us?
You know, I rock with you guys still. Reason being, I rock with Toronto Rapstars the long way too. It's like I think a lot of artists understand it's like it's a business, but it damn feels good when people support you and you actually didn't even. Sometimes I wake up and you guys would like post me. I'm like, yo, what the like? That's dope. But some artists really believe it's supposed to be like that, like all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So like that's one thing I really like, you know, applaud you guys for. So I will say on this, like I'm doing I didn't say this publicly, but I'll say it on this platform. We're doing Chatpack 2 direct to consumer. So it's gonna have a lot of big features that I am not putting like on DSPs.
Okay.
And it will be like on my website. So it comes, you get 10 songs, new Chatpack merch, and you know, the Chatpack Loud is always still lit.
Come on.
So you know, you're saying you get the Loud, you get 10 new songs, a new Chatpack shirt. You know what I'm saying? It's like straight from my website, like straight to the consumer kind of vibe. So like that's like Chatpack 2 direct to consumer is on the way. That's you know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be dope.
That's dope.
That's
Oh,
the
whoa,
goal.
yeah, man.
Yeah, you know.
We're ready for that.
Yeah.
We're ready for that,
Yeah,
man.
that's gonna be dope, man. That's what we're doing next.
Yes,
So they
sir.
can look out for that 2026. And then obviously I'm trying to put together a tour.
Yes,
Everybody
sir.
wants to see the show again, but we can't do the show in Toronto, so we gotta take it on the road, and then the last show will be back in the city again. So
Yes, sir.
that's another 2026 move, and then everything else will keep silent, you know.
Yes, sir.
But
You know, you can't give them too much.
they can't get
have to tune in. They gotta
because
tune
that
in.
is in front of them. It's
You know what I mean? They gotta tune in,
we'll,
man.
we'll tell you about that, but everything else. So streaming, a lot of streaming stuff. You know.
sir.
But I'll leave all of that for 2026. I gotta have some surprises.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
I want to say thank you for doing this with us.
For sure.
Appreciate it.
Yes, man.
I know you shouted out your socials in the beginning, but you
Yes.
do it one more time.
Of course, I go by the name of Blacka the Don. You know what I'm saying? You can find me on YouTube, Blacka the Don, Twitter, Blacka the Don _ TikTok, Blacka the Don, and on Instagram, The Real, that's DAREAL, Blacka the Don. You know what I'm saying? That's the Instagram. But you guys already know, tap in Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you listen to music, you'll be able to find I think it's like 24, 25, or 26 mixtapes, something like that. 20, it's a lot of mixtapes. You go find a lot of music.
A body of work, man.
Yeah, man.
You got a good resume.
Yes.
A good resume. You better
Yeah.
tap in.
Definitely. That's how you're able to do our set.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
tracks
a
with
lot of tracks. On all those tapes, maybe like the first probably like 6, 7 people don't remember, but like let's say like, you know, the last 10 years, like each tape you put out like 10 songs, you might get 1 or 2 songs people like over the years. Those are the things that help an artist move over to be able to do their own shows, because you can
100%.
go and perform 30 songs,
Yeah.
1 minute each.
Yeah.
And have like a catalog that's so many, you know. So if you have, you know, it's different for some artists though, but that's how I look at it. That's a trick I learned from a GOAT. I learned a long time ago. It's like mixtapes are 16 chances at getting a hit song. So if you can get people to like 2 songs out of 16 songs, and once you're not signed, you keep putting out mixtapes, you're building a catalog.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't have no hit single or nothing like that, but we could sell out the album combo because we have a catalog of people that like are die hard. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So that's a trick I learned, and say that on wax for the young artists out there.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
That's the blueprint right there.
For sure, man.
Even, sorry, just to follow up, speaking of the music, what's a song that initially you were like, nah, I'm not gonna drop this, but that ended up dropping, and then you saw the feedback and saw how well it did? You're like, you almost couldn't believe like you didn't drop it. Does that make sense?
Of course. Man, a few, but I'm trying to think of ones that matter, the ones that matter like that. Damn, that's a good question. It's a lot of songs. Yeah, it's a lot of songs. That's the thing, is like I don't have no songs that really gold and platinum status. That I could be like, oh, that one went gold and I didn't even like it. Like they're all kind of like same level. But there's the few that like I didn't. It was like people were, but they were messing with it. A recent one I put out, a single called After Hours, and it's songs I'd put out that I want to do videos for, and I'm like, and then I put out and the songs take it off. I'm like, fuck, I should have dropped the video. That's what it is,
That's
actually.
what it is, yeah.
Yeah, After Hours. That's a track you could go and take it. Yeah, After Hours. There's a next one too. There's another song, but there's 2. It's usually singles. It's not really like, I would say that's singles when you're like, you know what? I don't want to go do the video for this one. I don't really. And you put the song on and you're like, more club.
Oh, yeah.
People like this. Fuck. I gotta follow up, or you're already in your bag with the next single, and it's like you're starting to see that traction build. Yeah, some shit like
some
that.
type of visualizer or something.
Shit like that. Yeah, man.
Life of an artist.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
See, we kept going in the interview. So the part where I did the outro. Put that part there. You know?
That's what I have even a follow-up question. And we kind of talked about community a bit.
Yeah.
And community within, like, you know, like us as a business, like Rapstars, and like, you know, for the community for artists. But yourself and your community with Wrong Guy Made It or Sunny Diamond, I kind of like your team. And so for, people trying to build, whether it's like, if you're an entrepreneur, you're an artist, or like what have you, what type of business you have, being around the right type of people who kind of see the same thing with you. Sorry, Mike, it's super long-winded, but how important is having the right community with you for your growth?
No, I know exactly what you're asking. It's in the beginning, I would bump heads with Johnny a lot because first of all, he was younger, but he went to school for business and accounting and stuff like that, and music, so he understands a lot of business side.
100%.
But we're years apart, so we would expect him to play all parts, where it's like get out there, get us on the radio, that, get the shows.
Yeah,
that's like playing like promoter, marketer. Like you need to. So over time, thank you. So over time, we found it out that it is better to find people that specialize in their field and are interested in what you got going on, and bring them to the table to see if they're family building orientated, and that is how you get the community going. So at this point, like Sunny Diamond is the best engineer, like one of the best engineers in Canadian history. Okay, boom. And then I have like brown guy, cameraman. We have our graphic guy, steady graphic guy. So it's like having people that are very good at their roles, but then also play another role where it's like, okay, they understand this is the business, this is the product, this is the entity.
100%.
So I'd say building community is very key, but it's building it in a way where you're putting people in the position they already comfort in. It's like the graphic guy, you're not telling him to edit music videos. The guy that is the creative director in the music videos, you're not telling him to edit the music videos. And the guy that's editing the music videos, you're not telling him to direct the music videos, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah, so it's like shit like that.
Yeah.
We're all a learning process. I think even us, like, if you go to the gym, it's like you want to get bigger. It's like you're never too smart. You get around people, you can learn.
100%.
So it's like I think we're all a learning process, but in the meanwhile of that, and anything you're building, it's putting people in the position that they already are very, very great in, so nobody feels out of place, and you can get to the goal faster.
100.
Yeah, man.
100%. My brother, thank you again for being on the show with us.
For sure, I appreciate it.
It was an amazing interview, bro.
Hey guys, I appreciate it. I'll say a word, appreciate it. Blacka the Don. Wow.